Alrighty, so I'm just going to start us off right here. This is the McLaren GT, McLaren's take on the Grand Tourer segment. So obviously GT stands for Gran Turismo, which then translates to Grand Tourer. The idea is it's a very luxurious, comfortable ride that's meant to ferry you off on long distances in utmost comfort and luxury. So this is their take. It just came out last year, actually. Funny enough, this car came out on the 15th of May 2019, and a few days before that they were actually celebrating their 20,000th car that has been produced since McLaren Automotive relaunched themselves back in 2010, 2011, and that's just a massive accomplishment. They have released so many cars in that short period of time. So anyway, let me not bother you with that, but anyway, let's talk about this particular model. This is a McLaren GT powered by I believe it's a 4-liter twin turbocharged V8, producing only 620 PS, 456 kilowatts on this side of the world, and about 630 Newton meters of torque. The engine is at the back. Obviously, most GT cars have their engines in front and a massive boot at the back, but this one, McLaren decided to be a bit different. They wanted to do something different. They wanted something that still held their ethos in high esteem. Obviously, McLaren has been known for producing high-end, mid-engine supercars. That's where actually even still luxurious in their very own right, but this is a proper dedicated GT car. In my opinion, I have not driven a 720S. However, the 720S, from most of the reviews that we've seen, that I have seen online, everybody keeps saying that it is actually a luxurious car. So, but this is their own take. We have a massive boot up here. I actually did a video with this car a few months ago, so for more information you could check that one out. The price, I've been criticized for not mentioning prices, so as you can see, McLaren GT 2020 model. Let's see, there we go, there's the pricing. It's only done what? Wow, 1,800 kilometers, and it's 5.5 million rand. 5.5 million rand. There you have it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a little showroom walk around and have a look at what's around here. And then we get to this beast of a car. Oh my gosh, would you just look at this? My goodness. So this car started off life as a 720S coupe. However, Novitec had other plans for it. I have to be honest, I wasn't the biggest fan of like tuned supercars, because I feel like you should just keep it as is, keep it stock, leave it, you know, in its rawest form. But this is slowly growing on me. So this is an 806 N Largo. That's obviously denoted here. That's showing you the amount of horsepower the car produces. The 720S has 720 horsepower. This has 806 and a massive body kit on it. So let's see some of the changes that they've made. Obviously, you've got this extended front splitter with the orange accents. I think that looks cool. It complements the silver. You've got kind of looks like a 1016 Industries type hood scoop right there, all in carbon fiber. They've added, I think these are flared wheel arches. This looks like a completely new panel altogether. This is all added onto it. You've got the eye sockets, the McLaren light. Pretty cool car. Oh my gosh. You've got these louvers, but these are just there for show. They don't look like they're actually functional, but I mean, it's an added look. It makes it look really awesome. You've got upgraded Novitec wheels, with the McLaren orange brake calipers, the 806 NL, 806 denoting the amount of horsepower the car has, and then NL for N Largo. You've got orange accents all around it, carbon fiber. They've added a roof scoop, which looks so good. We like a roof scoop. Oh my gosh, look at that. And it looks like it's actually got a wider body. It's very wide. Look at the extension where the car ends to where it actually, like where the body is right here, and then all of that. That's an extension extra. They've also, these are massive wheels. My gosh, 21-inch wheels in the back. We've got a massive extended rear spoiler here. I mean, the McLaren wings have been pretty massive in their own right, but this has just gone to a whole nother level. Would you just look at that? Oh my gosh, you've got the twin exhausts right there. I believe those are Akrapovic or something else, perhaps. Fab Speed, actually. It's got a Fab Speed exhaust. Very loud. You do not want to hear how loud this car is. Actually, you do, but it might hurt your ears. So yeah, it's interesting to compare this, which is a modified version of a 720S, to an actual 720S. So I've got two examples of 720Ss here. I mean, just look at that. That's a 720S Coupe, 720S Spider. Now look at the N logo, just how vast of a difference it makes. This looks more aggressive and just ready to eat the tarmac. Rawr! We like that. So we have a 720S Spider here. Let me just go around to have a look at the price. That's a 720S Spider. Ooh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Let's just focus in on that. There we go. 7 million rand. It's only done 1,400. It's a 2020 model. Very, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Supernova silver with a bit of splash of carbon fiber. I've got carbon fiber there. I love the engine right here, and I like the fact that it glows red when it's I think it's just about to be started up. It glows red in there. So, but obviously right now the car is off, so we can't see that. We have a black example here with the red brake calipers, like a stealth spec. Really cool, really cool. Carbon fiber there as well. Part of the Super Series of McLaren. So McLaren has differentiated their models. They've got a Sports Series, Super Series, and Ultimate Series. The GT comes lower than the Sports Series. But in future, with the new cars that are coming out, there's the Artura, which is going to be their first hybrid model, series production hybrid model, because there's the P1, which is also hybrid, and I believe the Speedtail is also hybrid, but this is the first series production hybrid car that's going to be like mass produced. So that could potentially erase or make do of the Sports Series. So that's going to be interesting to see. It's coming sometime next year. McLaren has already teased it in the online, so I can't wait to see that. That's for sure. Woo! But this is crazy, man. Look at this. Look at this. 2018 coupe. It's only done a few kilometers, and it's 6 million rand. 5.9, 6 million rand roughly. Epic car. Super Series, so Sports Series. We haven't seen that as yet, but we'll get to that. So Sports Series, Super Series, and Ultimate Series. And then we go to probably one of the best driving McLarens of our day, the 675 LT. This is the coupe, and oh my gosh, what a spec it is. Look at that. It's got a dark brownish color. It's got carbon fiber all around. The front spreader is all carbon fiber. You've got orange accents, and to match the orange interior. This is only one of 500 coupes produced earlier on, maybe roughly 2014, 2015, thereabout. Because I remember the coupe came out 2016, 2017, also 500 of those off the Spiders. So 500 coupes, 500 Spiders. I've heard a lot of praise for this car. Everybody loves it so much, and I think I see why. It's track focus based on the 650S. This is the LT version, long tail. That's like the AMG of McLaren. That's where they tune up their cars all the way to 11. And yeah, 675 LT. How much is this actually going for? This is 6.9 million rand, so 7 million rand basically. And I think this is a collectible because there's 500 of these in the world, and that's it. And they're not making any more of these, so why not? People should probably scoop this up. And then we move on. Here we get to the Sports Series. This is the 600 LT. But before this is obviously the hardcore model of the 600 of the Sports Series called the 600 LT. But before that, they had the 540C, 570S, 570 Spider, and now the 600 LT Coupe. 600 horsepower, 3.8 twin turbocharged V8. Impressive handling. A lot of people have heard a lot of good things about this. This is going for a cool 5 million rand. It is dope. This is cool. Ceramic gray paint job with the multi-spoke wheels, orange brake calipers. This does not have the Senna seats, so you can actually have this car specced out in the Senna seats. Senna, the ultimate track car, which we're gonna see in a bit. But before we get there, one of the cool features of this car is these exhausts. I mean, look at where they are. Oh my goodness. So because the exhausts are right here at the back, you can see the spoiler has been created in a way to accommodate them, so that obviously the hot air that comes out of there does not affect the spoiler. So that's really cool, really amazing. So obviously, and this car actually shoots flames. It's insane. You have no idea. And then we have the 570 GT. McLaren actually started with this before they got to the fully dedicated GT car, the McLaren GT, which we started off with. So yeah, this was their first attempt. Obviously the name GT, we've seen it a few times before. The M6 GT back in the 60s, 50s and 60s, driven by Bruce McLaren. We had the 570 GT, which is this one, which was an attempt by McLaren to also make a GT car, make a sports car a bit softer, a bit more luxurious, and a lot quieter. This was the first one in recent history to do that. So I believe it's 30 decibels quieter than the 570S on which it's based on. So I mean, they did try it. This opens sideways, so obviously it's closed like this, and it opens that way. Or is it this way? I'm not sure, but it opens one way or the other. And yeah, this was their first attempt in recent history to do a GT car. And we have another example of a 600 LT. Ooh, this is a completely different spec, because as you can see from that one, those wheels are slightly different to what we have here. These are the multi-spoke wheels. I actually prefer these ones compared to that. And does this one have the Senna seats? Yes, it does. Would you have a look at that? Fortunately, it's a little dark. You may not be able to see that. It's got carbon fiber. It's got the louvers there, blue brake calipers, and this one is going for 6 million rand in soft gray. That is the exterior. We just got gloss black down there. It's not carbon fiber at all. 600 LT, epic car. What a way to say goodbye to the sports series. There's obviously a 600 LT Spider. I believe that one is limited in production numbers. I believe only 500 were made. And yeah, an awesome car. And we have a chassis here. I believe this is the very first chassis. Perhaps the MP4-12C. This is the carbon fiber monocoque chassis on which the car is based. So this is the frame, and then they lay out the body on top. As you can see, there's the front of the car. All these lines, oh my gosh, you can see it's amazing to see the inner workings of a car. It actually says so right there. Oh yes, we like that. Okay, and you see that. We just brighten that up. MP4-12C, real cool car. Engine right here at the back, 3.8 liter twin turbocharged V8. I think when this car first came out, it had 592 horsepower, and then there was an upgrade package of that way you could upgrade the car to about 616 horsepower. So really cool car. We have another 720S, this one in black and yellow. So really awesome. I like it. I like the stealth colors. I mean, some of these cars are nice and bright colors, so you can see the lines and all. But I also prefer a dark spec. I mean, just look at that. Oh my gosh. Another 720S. Awesome car. Let's check out the price. Ooh, it's a 7.6 million rand for a 2019 720S. Ooh, that's pretty steep. And anyway, we've got a 650S right here. So this precedes the 720S. This came before the 720S. And the 675 LT, which is that one, is a hardcore model of this. Epic. And then we get to the daddy of daddies. This is the McLaren Senna, named after the famous racing driver who unfortunately passed away back in the early 90s in a car accident. This car was named after him just to pay tribute to what he has done and his racing pedigree. So really awesome car, McLaren Senna, based on the 720S. It's got bits and pieces from there, but it's lighter, it's faster, it's more hardcore. And look at that gigantic wing at the back. I haven't done this in a while. I'm breaking my English, but anyway, this is really cool spec with the blue accents. We've got carbon fiber all around. Oh my gosh, even here on the sockets, it's insane. Carbon fiber all around with the blue accents. So this car is all about the numbers. Oh, like this little window that opens by the side, because obviously it's meant to be driven on the track. Very fast, like lightning fast. You have no idea. Look at this gigantic wing. Oh my gosh. Wait, let me just take you on a side view so you see just how far up it goes just from this view. Oh my gosh, it is insane. And it does all sorts of trickery. It moves according to the air. It's very aerodynamic, so it constantly shifts and does all sorts of things just to make the car more aerodynamic and faster. Same 4-liter twin turbocharged V8. This one producing 800 PS, so 789 brake horsepower, 800 newton meters of torque, 800 kilograms of downforce generated by this car. So obviously that makes it easier. The car is stuck on the ground. It doesn't go anywhere. It's firmly on the ground. It sticks to the ground. It hugs the road and gives you lacquer track times. So this is it for the McLaren side of things. When you me, baby, don't just take it on the shine.